Oh, hello everybody. Clay Frederick of the Horror Franchise. Back at it with another Halloween the Game video. I figured they were going to drop something today. There's a little short trailer that they pretty much revealed that has pretty much single player written all over it. There's not really much to show, so let's go ahead and let's watch the video, and then we'll go ahead and check out the hub post that pretty much gives us more details. So let's go ahead and get started.
The iconic 1978 film Halloween hauntingly tells the story of a small child who viciously murders his older sister Judith on Halloween night in 1963. After spending 15 years at Smiths Grove Sanitarium for his incomprehensible actions, Michael Myers plots his escape and begins his blood-soaked journey back to Haddonfield, Illinois. This is where our single-player story mode begins. Players take the role of Michael Myers and experience the critical moments of the night he came home from an entirely different perspective. How did Michael manage to escape from Smiths Grove Sanitarium? What actually happened at Phelps Garage? And how did the truck end up abandoned on the side of the road? These are just a few of the burning questions that players will get first-hand answers to as the team aims to provide supplemental story content that complements the original John Carpenter classic.
Hey, it's something. We got a little bit more of something for this game. So, obviously they have pretty much showed us a little bit more as far as screenshots go. So let's go ahead and show off our first one here. This is pretty much the sanitarium. It shows, I guess they're all patients from the looks of it. They look like they may be all patients. Maybe, I mean, it is raining, so I don't see why anybody would be purposely walking in the rain like this, scattered around the area, but I would say these are escaped mental patients. Pretty cool pick. A little something extra to show off. The next one really caught my eye. I really liked this one. Phelps Garage. We never actually got to see Phelps Garage in the movie, and it's really cool that we actually get to explore how Michael got the jumpsuit, how he has got the truck, the interior. Is this Phelps Garage, or is this that store he robs? Maybe it is Phelps Garage, I don't know. Maybe it's the shop that he... Who the hell knows? I think it might be Phelps Garage, but maybe it is the hardware store where he got the mask. I think it's really cool that they showed this off. Next is going to be the Rabbit in Red Lounge. I think it's really cool that they showed. There's the damn car! Maybe. There's another car. We got to see the interior of it before, but it's nice that we actually got a screenshot of the exterior of the place. From what I can tell, they're definitely going to go deeper into the lore of the original movie. Obviously, they're going to pretty much show it on here. So let's go ahead and break out the hub post and let's get the details out. The Night He Came Home Reimagined. More details on what players can expect from the single-player story mode in Halloween. IllFonic has established a storied legacy of developing asymmetrical multiplayer horror titles that pit groups of would-be victims against imposing antagonists from beloved IP, while these multiplayer-driven fundamentals remain critical to the design philosophies of the studio. Halloween marks a confident venture into the realm of more traditional single-player story content. The team was thrilled to unveil their upcoming horror experience and share a first look of gameplay with players in recent months. But it wouldn't be a proper Halloween celebration without a little treat. Here's more details on what players can expect from the single-player story mode in Halloween. The iconic 1970 film hauntingly tells the story of a small child who viciously murders his older sister on Halloween night in 1963. After spending 15 years in Smith's Grove Sanitarium for his incomprehensible actions, Michael Myers plots his escape and begins his blood-soaking journey back to Haddonfield, Illinois. This is where our single-player story mode begins. Players take the role of Michael Myers and experience the critical moments of the night he came home from an entirely different perspective. Nice. From the perspective of Michael Audrey Meyer himself. Nice. Nice. It's going to be a whole different thing. You get to see it through Lori, Andy, and Linda, and Bob, and Tommy, Loomis, Brackett, and Lindsay. I can't believe I forgot Lindsay for a second. But now we get to see it fully in Michael's perspective. It's going to be a whole different ballgame. I am so freaking thrilled. Anyways, let's continue. How did Michael manage to escape from Smith's Grove Sanitarium? What actually happened at Phelps Garage, and how did the truck end up abandoned on the side of the road? These are just a few of the burning questions that players will get first-hand answers to as the team aims to provide supplemental story content that complements the original John Carpenter classic. In addition to reliving unforgettable film moments with familiar faces, the single-player story mode in Halloween will also feature new locations and scenes introducing our brand new cast of Haddonfield civilians who serve as playable characters in the game's multiplayer component. Hell yes. I like this already. Obviously, before, there was a video where I pretty much discussed how they said you have to play single player first before you jump into multiplayer. I'm sure you'll still have the option to play multiplayer, but it's highly recommended from the developers that you get to play single player so you can get an idea how Michael is able to be played. I think that's really cool how it weaves into the multiplayer aspect. These reimagined Halloween story sequences are told through a series of defined single-player chapters with captivating in-engine cinematics and gripping narration provided by Dr. Samuel J. Loomis. IllFonic remains committed to delivering a compelling and authentic Halloween single-player offering that matches the meticulous cadence of the original film while empowering players to help shape the narrative. To further exemplify the team's sandbox-driven gameplay goals and encourage replayability. The single-player story made in Halloween will feature several difficulties, optional objectives, secret collectibles, and even multiple endings that are determined by the actions players take throughout their homecoming to Haddonfield. Holy crap! Holy crap, man! That's wicked. That adds to replayability. Something that definitely is needed for these types of games. That way it keeps the player base going instead of just one and done and just go away before things get stale. I think this is really awesome. You get collectibles and such like that, and you got multiple endings. That's really awesome. That's just really awesome. Beyond supplying fresh twists to pivotal Halloween events, the single-player story component of the game is designed to help prepare players to become the ultimate Michael Myers before they jump into online multiplayer matches. The team is excited to share and show more at a later date, but for now, have a safe and scary Halloween and keep an eye out for the boogeyman. I was expecting a little bit more, but hey, they said stay tuned for more in the future. So, at least we got something on Halloween Day. I'm very thrilled. I had a feeling they were going to bust out some single-player stuff because they pretty much already showed a little bit of taste of multiplayer aspect, and we got barely anything for single-player, but it's nice that we got a little bit more detail and more screenshots and such. So, I'm excited. I'm still excited. I'm still ecstatic. Sucks, I said we still got to wait like over 10 months now. It'll be 10 months as of the 8th of November. So, technically, we're at the 10-month ride. Oh, God. This is going to be a slow burn year. I just know it. I know it. I feel like it's going to be a slow burn year. But, my God, at least they're trinkling little things for us. They're giving us a little bit of a taste. and more taste, a little bit to nibble on. Just a little bit more to nibble on, and then the big appetizer is going to happen eventually, and then the big meal itself. Oh! Anyways, I'm done rambling and getting too overly excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will let you know when something else pops up here in the near future. Until then, have a happy Halloween, y'all. Today is Halloween, after all. Check out my other video I posted, by the way. It's like a little podcast that the developers were talking about for the game with Fox News, of all people. I thought it was pretty cool. Luckily, I caught it. There was a content creator that pretty much covered it last night, and I thought, man, I got to do something with this. I got to record this and post it on here. So anyways, I'm out of here. Have a happy Halloween, guys. Stay safe. Good night.